Okay, it's June 4th, garden tour with Stella. So here's a begonia that a deer ate, but here's one that a deer didn't eat. A deer came and ravaged the patio last night, so she didn't hit it too hard, but I'll post a video later that everybody can see of her having a buffet style lunch. So these were all full of flowers, and they aren't anymore. I mean, half of them, but there's like definite chomp marks. So she didn't hit that. Must have been too afraid of my bedroom window with Stella, but chomp. These are all petunias I grew downstairs from seed. Yes, another chomp. There's chomp marks all over these. Another chomp. The green stalk tear is doing good. She did eat 2 bell pepper plants that were in here, so I got, if you can see the tags, I got new ones because I was not about to rehab a pepper plant that was a stump. But I planted some more bean seeds in the pockets on the bottom for the ones that weren't growing, but all sorts of stuff in here. There's different kinds of basil coming up. And that is bonsai basil. It's very good. Vinca petunias. The rose garden that she didn't get into and is starting to bloom. She did eat a chunk off of this guy. I watched her do it on video. She helped me prune that right rose. Some pots that I did. I probably need to deadhead that hanging basket. This one's popping. Petunias and snapdragons that I planted. She helped me prune over here too. So this used to have a ton of red roses and it doesn't anymore. She did not seem to appreciate my lemon tree though, but Stella does. Get out of there! Hey, 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 hey! Don't fertilizer. Sorry. But I have a lot of lemons on here. They're all over and it's pretty great. Lemon. I mean, there's dozens. There's here, and then there's all like sorts of baby lemons, and then tons of lemon blossoms, and they smell really good. So this used to have a ton of white little miniature roses, and the deer helped get rid of them. So light pruning. That also had a lot of pink roses. Again, light pruning. For some reason, she didn't go after this, and I don't understand why, because there's petunias in there, so she seemed to enjoy those, but apparently she has a flair for roses. Oh, sorry, a mourning dove that Stella wants to kill. Here is another green stalk. She only lightly sampled some of my lettuce heads, and beans are in the little pockets that are empty. I just seeded those. There's a lot of herbs, all sorts of stuff in here. The huge plant is the catnip, which I plan on cutting down substantially tomorrow so I can dry it out for Daisy and some friends. Deer also heavily pruned the pink roses that were in this, but you know, they'll come back. That's a volunteer dill plant that comes back every single year for some reason, and I like dill, so I'm not going to cut it. It's hardy. It's better than the one I seeded. My forever catnip plant. Sorry, I got to spin. Stella's got me wound. That's been out here since last year through storms in that same felt bucket, and it did not die. It was even green in like sub-zero temperatures, which I don't understand. We have the Sheboygan paste tomato, aroma. This is one I bought called the Rapunzel tomato. It has like cascading plumage of like 20 tomatoes per shoot. My white African marigolds and then the white blue disc African daisies are coming up. That's a sunflower seed from there, my bird buddy. I'm sure you've seen my bird videos. That's one of the places you'll get them from. Another view of the rose garden. You can see bloomies. The yellow ones have the start of buds on the top, and then that one I can't wait to see. It's like an apricot colored one, so it's very, very pretty. Gold medal tomato, marigolds. These are all herbs that came back from last year, except for the basil, which I seeded. These all just were there last year. That is Alice's Dream tomato plant. German lunchbox is enormous. German pink, and then that's a big rosemary plant. There's some lavender plants, hostas, grass seed that we're trying to start that Stella's stepping on. Come on, let's go. Oh, that's the hummingbird feeder. If you see my hummingbird videos, or the bird bath. Paradise for the hummingbirds. I named one Blanche. She keeps coming back. Go check out the front really quick. My cherry bush that I had planted a year ago, I think. Maybe a year and a, no, I think it's a year ago, not 2 years ago. So it was last year I planted this. And then the deer hit it up when I didn't have it protected because I was an idiot thinking that I could keep them honest. So I had to cover it in deer netting, and it's coming back now, so you can see like leaves on it. Finally, they had picked it dry, so come on. Hosta area, little hanging basket, perennials. We're in the island now, front yard. So this is exciting because I was out here yesterday watering, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. These are those columnar apple trees where I was like, the deer keep hitting them. I'm never gonna get apples because they top that sucker off. You see the height difference? There's like several feet difference. I really hope that one grows, but there are apples on this one. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. That one's a little lumpy looking, but there are a couple more. If I go, let me see. You see them? There's two right there. I was so excited when I saw these yesterday. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Finally, apples. That's like several years of waiting. I planted them when they were like 2 feet tall. The perennial bed. It's got to fill out a little bit more. I might have to get some annuals to fill out the sides, but it looks pretty. A little red, white, and blue. I put perennials in these, and then same thing over there. Let's see. What else can I show you all? The fenced-in garden. So here we're gonna have melons coming up. These will be a surprise because I got impatient because things weren't coming up. So there's 2 different kinds of seeds, and I'll surprise you with what kind comes up. These are Minnesota midget cantaloupes, and they're delicious. They're like softball sized cantaloupes, specifically developed for the Midwest. Those are cucumbers. They're called chimchon, and they're from Israel. They're kind of like, if you ever go to the grocery store and see those bags of miniature cucumbers, they're like that. These are just standard grocery store slicer cucumbers. Hot peppers. Zucchini coming up, and I am gonna try to grow the zucchini vertically. Sorry, there was a squirrel Stella's barking at. She's amped. So I'm gonna have to stake that this weekend. Those are Kajari melons. They're from India, and they're coming up, so I'm excited to try that. And then we have a Roma tomato plant. That's a random one that I just bought because I'm an idiot. That one it's like this yellow heart-shaped tomato with a red center, and it's so delicious. and I bought it because I can't find seeds for it, and I forget what it's called, but I have the tag in there. And that's German lunchbox. I started that downstairs. It's huge. Roma. Oh, this is a blackout Roma. So the Roma tomato is actually like a purple color. That's San Marzano. Regular Roma, San Marzano. The San Marzano are, you can see how much bigger they are. They love me. They must know that's my favorite tomato. Random flowers. You can see I was fertilizing today, hence the residue from the organic fertilizer. Stella, please stop. She's just trying to tangle me. The hibiscus are coming up. So I think the last video, they were like little, they were just logs, little dead stumps, but they're coming up. So I can't wait till probably August when it flowers, but they'll get a lot bigger. So it'll be a lot of green here, kind of like a fence. And then that's my white lilac bush getting huge. And that's another white lilac bush in the back there. It's tiny, but it's getting a lot bigger than it was a couple years ago. And then that's a miniature lilac bush, and that's a Pontanella. Cheesehead Pontanella. I actually bought it because it was the variety of cheesehead. So Wisconsin, why not? Little flowers are cheese yellow, I guess. But yeah, the deer keep ravaging everything, so hopefully we kind of get rid of them. I'm using chairs as barricades on the patio, and at least we have fences. So anyways, everybody have a great rest of your day.